All right, so I'm going to go ahead and go over. This is page 5. And in punctuation, it starts off with, have you ever known a person? So the goal of this is you were supposed to have looked at the in punctuation and capitalize the first word in each sentence below. So start off with, have you ever known a person who is completely unpredictable? I asked my father. This one also is missing the quotation marks right here, and that's just a typo on my screen. Okay, I asked my father, period. Yes, he said. When I was young, I had a boss who seemed to have two personalities that switched on and off like hot and cold running water. That's a sentence, period. Which means I have to capitalize this next one. It was always one extreme or the other. His name was Mr. Bunder. Okay, so that's a new sentence. His name was Mr. Bunder. I'll never forget him. Period. What you do need to know is that the punctuation marks, when you have quotations, go inside of those quotation marks. Okay. I said to my dad, do you want to know something? I'm having exactly the same experience with my boss, Mr. Selland. Okay. So the part, do you want to know something, is a sentence. I'm having exactly the same experience with my boss, Mr. Selland, period. What's the problem? Question mark. Dad wanted to know, period. Well, it's kind of funny. He tries to be a nice guy. This part, I bet you missed this one. Well, it's kind of funny, period. He tries to be a nice guy. And he likes to joke, but when his mood turns sour, things become unbelievably difficult. I can't do anything right. Here's another one. Things become unbelievably difficult. I can't do anything right. And then he complains about some of the silliest and most unimportant things imaginable. Period. Wow. You probably didn't get this one. That's exactly what Mr. Bunder was like, Dad said. Period. Sometimes Mr. Bunder complained about the other employees, and he would expect me to agree with him even though he knew they were my friends. Then in another minute he would be kidding again. Okay, so that's a wrong one. It stops about right here. Let me read it again. Sometimes Mr. Bunner complained about other employees, and he would expect me to agree with him even though he knew they were my friends. Period. Capitalized then. Then in another minute he would be kidding again, being overly friendly and clever. It was very difficult working with someone so unpredictable. Period. It was very difficult working with someone so unpredictable. I not only had to concentrate on my work, there's another one. Period. I not only had to concentrate on my work, but I also had to be constantly, let me see what the typo is. All right, I just need to take that out. On my guard, trying to predict Mr. Bunder's moods. Period. That's exactly the way Mr. Selland is. Period. They must be related, I said. Period. Okay, and that's it. So go through your work. You can capitalize the changes that you made. Let me see if I can do that for now. Have you ever known a person who is completely unpredictable? I asked my father. Yes, he said when I was young, I had a boss who seemed to have 2% running water. It was always one extreme or the other. His name was Mr. Blunder. I'll never forget him. I said to my dad, do you want to do something? Having last one. And he likes to jump. Difficult. Yep, do that. All right, and that's it. So check your work. If you forgot something, fix it, and do the other side, the page 6, and I'll post another video tomorrow going over the answers for that.